Welcome back to the Daily Dealio. From corporate shakeups to real estate drama, it is all happening. Let's dive in.
Send it!
All right, here we go. Compass just got handed one, I'll tell you. The Compass versus Zillow lawsuit is ongoing. And as the two giants battle it out, the judge just ruled that Compass has to turn over the deal that they've made with Anywhere to Zillow. And so now Zillow is going to be able to see all of the deal documents for the acquisition.
Do you think they'll try to spoil it or try to do something to counteract what their deal is doing?
I find it fascinating. I can tell you, for one, if I was Robert Redfin, I would not be happy with this ruling. I would not want to turn that over.
Who is this judge?
Well, so
to do this?
Compass is claiming that Zillow is doing them irreparable harm with their Zillow listing access standards. And so Zillow is basically saying, with this acquisition of Anywhere, how are we doing you irreparable harm? And the structure of that deal and what's involved in that deal could play into the claims that Compass is making against Zillow.
Well, Compass is going to be a lot more powerful now
Yes.
with Anywhere.
Yeah.
They'll be able to throw their weight around a little bit more because really they're bigger, a lot bigger. So, yeah, interesting to see how that's going to shake up.
It is interesting, and just all of the lawsuits in real estate really just are mind-blowing.
Litigious.
It is very
realtors.
litigious. Is it because real estate in general doesn't innovate? And so we're kind of stuck with the status quo, and so the courts are coming in and playing a part and breaking up the status quo?
Partially, yeah, I think so. And I think they're just, there's just a lot of money involved in it, so everyone's just trying to shake it out and figure out how they can get a bigger piece. And these are the big behemoths fighting each other, trying to get more power and more. It's really power, because power equals the money.
Well, as they're fighting over data out in the real world, home buyers are canceling their contracts at a record rate. So Redfin just released that in August, buyers canceled 15% of their contracts. It's a high that we haven't seen this high since August of 2017.
Wow, yes.
And so Redfin cited some reasons for these cancellations that I bet you can guess what's driving a lot of the cancellations.
I would bet you it's inspection stuff. Because that's what we deal with so much. It's just these buyers, they're buying a 30-year-old home, and they want it to be brand new. It's like, oh, well, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on. It's going to cost us about $40,000 to repair all this to like brand new status. So we want $40,000, and you're just like, well, okay, you're not buying a new build, and So, but you know what? There are not many buyers out there right now. It's in some of these markets, and they can really they can pull their weight and get what they want a lot of times.
Well, roughly 1 in 7 U.S. homes got canceled in August. Redfin cites the reasons being buyers are skittish and selective. Many sellers are still operating like it's 2021, but the number one issue, and you're not wrong, Jason, is inspection repairs. They're the top driver of home purchase cancellations. We see this a lot here internally, and it does seem like buyers are expecting a new construction home for a resale.
And I think there's a lot of sellers probably too that have pushed back some repairs that need to happen on some houses. What do you call that? Maintenance.
Deferred maintenance.
Right.
So sellers have not been maintaining.
And then sometimes these repairs just look worse than they actually are, and then buyers put a very high price to repair them, and sometimes they'll call like your basic like for plumbing, Mr. Rooter or something like that, and
get this inflated
companies,
invoice
they're
estimate
3-4 times more than a normal plumber would cost, but
Well, looking at it through the lens of home prices and interest rates, we know that affordability has eased, right? Because rates came down. So that's a good thing. But in general, buyers are over leveraged. And perhaps what's going on is, they understand that when they get into the home, they're not going to have the additional capital needed, the additional money needed to fix these items. And so they're saying like, hey, if we're going to buy it, it's got to be perfect. But speaking of leverage, one company is using its financial muscle to expand in a big way. Rocket just released a press release October 1st saying that they finalized their acquisition of Mr. Cooper for $14.2 billion.
Wow.
Insane. Rocket just got bigger.
Billion.
I mean, they really are like going to the moon.
Yeah.
So while Zillow and Compass are fighting, Rocket is over there acquiring Mr. Cooper, acquiring Redfin, building this massive behemoth How has the FTC not stepped in and looked at this and said, this is getting massive?
Because they have a connection into the FTC, I'm sure.
You go dark always.
Well, it's not dark.
You don't think so?
It's the way the world works.
You think, huh?
Oh, of course. Yeah, it might not be like something blaring and open, but I'm sure there's relationships there. You know,
I'm sure there are too.
I
Well,
don't think they do a deal like this with thinking like, oh, you know, I have to give so and so a cookie basket or something.
well, I guess actually, you know, I'm going to walk that back a little because the FTC did file a suit against Zillow and Redfin, and Rocket just acquired Redfin, so by proxy, right? Like that's.
Yeah, so there's still maybe that's a you know, smoke somewhere else, or here put some smoke over here, so this deal over here gets done. Who knows?
Yeah, well,
You never know.
some companies are out there buying other
Love to be a
companies.
fly on the back room or in the back room.
Oh, I would too. I would love it. Well, so other companies are just buying ideas, and Anthony Pompliano had a great idea for Zoodealio.
Yeah.
It was actually Open Door, but I'm going to substitute in Zoodealio because I think this is kind of interesting. So here's what he said. He said, Open, which, let's go Zoodealio, should create a way for people to wager in a prediction market on the price a home will sell for. Everyone has looked at a listing online and said that home is overpriced or that house is a steal of a deal. Prediction markets now make it possible for people to wager on their opinion. Example, someone in your neighborhood lists their home, but you think the price is too high or too low. You should be able to use your market knowledge to express your view in a prediction market. The prediction market would be a very fast feedback signal to the seller on whether they are priced too high or too low. And the algorithm could then get another data point to consider when pricing offers in the future. You could drive additional revenue by offering these markets. You could keep the revenue, or you could use it as an incentive to buy down the home price for a buyer or offer an incentive to the seller. Additionally, the prediction market on the home's price would create marketing buzz about a home for local media or social media folks.
All right, let's gamble on some valuations then, right? Let's do it.
I thought this was such a clever idea.
Yeah, it's very clever. I mean, these prediction markets. There's just you can do all sorts of different things.
Yeah, exactly. So for
gamble
instance,
on everything.
So when you go to Polymarket and you just go to straight Polymarket and you see all of the predictions, there's so many predictions happening. Like, will the TikTok sale be announced by October 31st or December 31st? Will the World Series championship be the Los Angeles Dodgers or the Seattle Mariners?
Will Hamas release all Israeli hostages by
October 31st, yes or no? I mean,
wow.
Actually not funny. I sure hope they do.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But it's insane how many.
It's insane that it's a prediction market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gambling.
It is.
You put money on these, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're not just saying yes or no. It's not like you can literally put money on this and gamble on anything.
You can put money on whether the Life of a Showgirl, the first week album sales will be between 2.5 million and 2.75 million, or 3 million and 3.25 million.
What's this country coming to?
What is
gambling on everything, right?
Gambling on everything, but should there be a prediction market for your home price?
That would
interesting
be interesting.
idea.
That would definitely be interesting. And how would they? I mean, here's the thing too. Like, a lot of pictures that people put online are doctored. They're edited.
Yeah.
So how are they going to know? I mean, I've been fooled on several times. You know, you look at a house online on Zillow, and then you go look at it, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm at the wrong house. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, right.
You know,
what was this?
Yeah.
Did I just get catfished?
Yeah, I got catfished, and then you go back and look at the pictures, and you're like, that does not look like that. You know, so. We'll see. I guess the prediction market's only going to go based off of what the photos look like online.
True.
And,
So maybe not the best representation of what that home will sell for. But what do you think? We'd love to know. Add it to the comments. Thanks for tuning in.